what if something impossible is flying above us? No wings, no engines, no sound, and nothing on Earth can catch it. For 30 years, thousands have seen it, and no one can explain it.
What if I told you? There might be an aircraft so far ahead of our technology, so secret, so impossible, that even the laws of physics struggle to explain it. A craft with no wings, no sound, no visible engines, and maybe no gravity. An aircraft the US government has never admitted exists, but thousands of people have seen it. This is the story of the TR-3B, the plane that should not exist. For more than 30 years, a strange triangular aircraft has haunted the night skies of America, Europe, and the Middle East. Witnesses describe the same thing every time: a massive black triangle, the size of a football field, floating silently, it then vanishing into the sky faster than any jet ever built. No roar, no afterburner, no sonic boom, just gone. Governments deny it. Experts shrug it off. But the sightings never stop. And the deeper you look, the clearer one truth becomes. Something is flying above us, and it's not normal. This is the world of the TR-3B Astra, a world of secrecy, black budgets, and physics-breaking technology. Let's go inside. If the TR-3B is real, its origin was not in the skies, but deep underground, late 1980s. The Cold War is ending, but the United States is facing a new problem. The world is catching up. Stealth technology was no longer enough. Speed was no longer enough. Power was no longer enough. America needed something beyond aircraft, something revolutionary, something decades ahead of every enemy on Earth. And then, rumors began. Rumors of an aircraft shaped not like a jet, but like a triangle. Not designed to fly, but designed to defy. Hovering without thrust, accelerating without engines, turning without G-forces. A craft whispered in classified corridors under a name never meant to be spoken aloud: TR-3B Astra. At the center of the TR-3B legend is one of the most controversial technologies ever discussed: the Magnetic Field Disruptor. According to leaked descriptions, this device surrounds the entire aircraft with a rotating ring of superheated plasma. Now listen carefully, because this is where the story goes from advanced to unbelievable. This plasma ring supposedly reduces the mass of the aircraft by 89%. Imagine that, a craft weighing as much as a submarine, suddenly becoming lighter than a small car. If the mass drops, so does the effect of gravity. This means no G-forces during sharp turns, no stress on the airframe, no need for huge engine, silent hovering, instant acceleration, all while using a fraction of normal fuel. In short, the TR-3B doesn't fly like a jet. It flies more like a UFO. Is this real? Officially, no. Unofficially, even scientists can't explain the sightings. Belgium. Police officers begin receiving calls about a strange object in the sky. But this wasn't just one or two sightings. It was thousands. People reporting the same exact thing. A giant black triangle with lights on each corner floating silently, moving slowly, then shooting across the sky in a blur. The Belgian Air Force scrambled two F-16 to intercept it. What happened next is still unexplained. The triangle accelerated so fast, so violently, that the radars of both jets lost lock instantly. No aircraft on Earth could do that in 1989. No aircraft can do that today. To this day, Belgium has no explanation. Was it a UFO, a foreign weapon, or the first public appearance of the TR-3B? Every year, billions of US dollars disappear into something called the black budget. Money that cannot be traced, cannot be audited, funds projects that do not officially exist. This budget paid for the U-2, the SR-71, the F-117, the B-2 Spirit. Each of these aircraft was denied for years, until suddenly, they weren't. So when the Pentagon says, we have no information on any TR-3B aircraft, does that mean it isn't real? Or does it mean, not yet? Because history tells us something. When the US denies an aircraft, it usually exists. If the TR-3B is real, there is only one place it could live: Area 51. A base so classified that for decades, the government pretended it didn't exist. This is where the U-2 was tested, the SR-71 was built, the F-117 first flew, the B-2's stealth was perfected, and witnesses near the Nevada desert have reported something strange. Huge, silent black triangles, flying at low altitude, turning without banking, glowing softly, then shooting upward at impossible speeds. Always at night. Always the same shape. Always the same silence. Exactly how the F-117 was tested before it became public. Coincidence? Or the TR-3B coming home? Why would the US hide a craft like this? Because if the TR-3B really exists, it would be the most powerful military asset ever created. A craft with no detectable engine heat, no sound signature, stealth beyond radar, gravity-canceling acceleration, long-range surveillance, instant escape capability. It could fly over any country without being detected. It could gather intelligence without being challenged. It could outrun any missile faster than anything in the sky. No country would reveal such power. No military would admit it. No general would risk it. The TR-3B would remain hidden because secrecy is its greatest weapon. So, what is the TR-3B? A legend? A cover story? A misidentified aircraft? An experimental military project? Or something not from Earth? Nobody knows. But people keep seeing something. Silent, massive, triangular, fast beyond explanation. Maybe the TR-3B is real. Maybe it isn't. But one thing is certain. There is something in our skies that we cannot explain. And whatever it is, it's far ahead of anything the world has ever seen. The TR-3B remains. The aircraft that should not exist. The mystery that refuses to die. And maybe America's most secret plane ever.